So now we follow Barry to the first test show, to the beautiful medieval town of Helsingborg in Sweden, to see how the audiences react to him as a performer.
My name is Barry Mason. I'm not a singer, as you'll shortly realise. I am a songwriter, composer. And I have with me an old friend of mine. Don used to be in a group. He was in a group many years ago called the Applejacks. Does anybody ever remember them? Nothing. Thank you very much. It's going to be a great evening, I can see.
With that first show under his belt, his agent books him into the fabulous Helsingborg Concert Hall. And as a gesture of thanks to the people of Helsingborg, Barry has decided to write a concerto for Helsingborg. So let's go straight to the songwriting session where the Helsingborg Concerto is being conceived, to Barry's flat in Chelsea, London, England.
Well, we've got some juice on this, Steve. I've got 10 minutes, Steve. Do you want to look at this verse, chorus?
It's a tough life being a songwriter. As you can see, it's all graft, graft, graft. There's a lot of pacing the floor, sitting, standing, and more sitting, and thinking, and more thinking, and deciding, and then changing your mind. The melody's not right, or the lyric doesn't rhyme. And then suddenly, it all comes together. And then you have to have a vision of who is going to sing it, and how it looks in the video or on stage.
I love the idea of a lone little girl looking kind of frail, with a beautiful pure voice, singing with just Don on piano, you know what I mean? And then building, then the choir coming in, then either stopping it for a big, big ending, or even dropping out again and going back to just one lone voice, you know what I mean? And one dancer. I suddenly see this one verse, in Helsingborg, this little girl singing, and the dancer just sort of going into one of those at the end, you know, just so you see just the lights cut to black.
That's exactly how I see it too. So with everything finalised, you then have a vision of the performance.
I'm going to record this as well. Let me do it, because it's to keep a proper version, Mike.
Exactly.
Let's do it, come on. Back to cue verse again, is it?
New audio, yeah.
Another cue. Fuck me, here we go again. A cue.
Fuck me, here we go again.
First version of the Helsingborg Concerto. Don, I and Steve have done, and it's the first performance of this, isn't it? So let's see how it goes. Okay, Don.
It's just a pad, it's just a synth, you're sitting there. It's mysterious, you know.
Little synth pad, and the girl is singing all alone, just spotlighted on the stage. A little girl on her own singing with no music. Looking at the endless sea, cold wind upon my face. I close my eyes, I'm hypnotized, I'm lost in space. I am lost in space, in a special place, my Helsingborg. A little bit of history, I see it shine.
So the Helsingborg Concerto is born. Songwriters look upon their songs as babies that need nurturing, caring for and loving, just like babies. Although some people think that songwriters are babies. But nevertheless, with over 80 people performing the Helsingborg Concerto live on stage, it's certainly going to need some nurturing. With the Helsingborg Concerto written, we pack our bags and are then off to Sweden. Barry brings his assistant Vanessa along. He seems to have a very good working relationship with Vanessa. I was never that close with my assistant, Dave. We need some money, some krona for Sweden. And of course we need refreshments. And we've got to be very friendly to Stelios's cabin crew.
Taxi, all right, sir?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, you're not filming me, are you? You're not allowed
Whoops. We arrive in Sweden and are taken straight to Helsingborg. On this whirlwind visit, we meet the promoters of the show at the hotel. And Barry tries out a new song on the promoters. But we're not at the hotel for too long. Soon we're whisked off to rehearsals with the 18-piece big band and the 50-piece choir. And so at last the show opens with the first performance of the Helsingborg Concerto. I recognise those two girls.